What's up everyone, it's me again, Oyao Theresa, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So yes, how are you? I hope you're doing fine for today, guys. And yes, for all the Muslim, Eid Mubarak everyone. So yes, for today's video, I'm going to react on hunting Nepal's mad honey that make you hallucinate. Honey hunters from the Yes Theory channel. So yes guys, I'm really excited to watch this and I hope you will enjoy this video for today. So without any doubts, let's start watching.
There are few stories that keep me up at night, and this story is one of them.
They just using them like they be
Years ago, I
them.
heard of these so-called honey hunters.
Yes, I also
tucked away in the eastern mountains of Nepal.
This is the main road to get to where we're going.
That's amazing. When am I ever going to see this again?
There is an indigenous group that for 250 years have risked their lives scaling cliffs of hundreds of meters on nothing but a bamboo ladder. Hunting for a honey that makes people hallucinate. However, beyond being extremely dangerous, once they walk this path, a hunter's life is rumored to become cursed by the spirit of the mountain forever. Although initially only used as a local form of medicine, as whispers of the honey's unique healing capabilities spread across Asia, demand for the rare and precious commodity skyrocketed in Korea, China, and Japan. But consumed in higher doses, it can cause vomiting for an entire day, loss of consciousness, and in rare cases, death. As climate change has caused the world's bee population to greatly diminish, however, and the younger generations are reluctant to expose themselves to the same extreme risks as their ancestors, this tradition is dying. There are now groups taking tourists on sometimes staged hunts for them to witness. However, as I think you know by now, we are always on the hunt to find the realest, most authentic story to experience and bring forth to the world. So after months of logistics, we were able to get a hold of a small village who still takes this tradition very seriously. At 58 years old, however, there is only one hunter left in the village and no one set to replace him were he to retire, making him potentially the last of his lineage. With so many questions about this tradition and a 10-day trip to go camping deep in the jungle of Nepal, I decided to bring Tommy, my least experienced friend camping, who's only camped for one night in California before this, on what will turn out to be one of the most brutal trips I'd ever been on.
Good shit, I don't know.
Ideally, you've already broken into the shoe before you get there.
Thank you for telling that like the day before we go.
Tommy has never been on a rugged kind of travel adventure trip like this in his life before. I've actually never seen him this nervous.
I've only camped once in my life.
You've camped once?
I'm scared, man. I'm really nervous, actually.
I mean, it'll be hard. It's gonna be really difficult.
Really?
But you're just gonna have to like be brave, basically.
Oh.
With all of our equipment packed, we began the 3-day journey to this remote Nepali village.
Made it to Nepal.
We made it. A little nervous, a little jittery, but it'll be fun. I keep telling myself that.
Oh, yes.
That's my first sign.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
How are you?
All good, man.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Look at that.
Woo! Do we have any idea what we're getting ourselves into?
No.
So I know nothing about this trip.
I was trying to calm you down by telling you I know what's going on, but honestly I don't. I just wanted to make sure you came with me.
They worked. What was your name again?
Enders.
Yeah. Tommy. He's never done this. He's never done this trek. Did you know that?
No.
Our first stop as soon as we landed was to meet our safety guide, who would be taking us through the rock climbing we would need to witness the honey harvest up close.
I'm Tommy. Nice to meet you.
How are you feeling? How's everything?
Feeling great.
A little tired. We haven't slept much.
Yeah, I'm also very tired. Just came yesterday.
Came back yesterday?
Yeah, from Everest.
You came back yesterday from Everest?
We can't really complain.
I had an overnight flight. We're really gonna be putting this new athletic gear to the test, huh? Breathable, activewear. This clothing is like specifically designed for this kind of adventure environment, working out, whatever adventure you decide to go on.
A part of the purpose of our trip is to test and showcase to you our brand new activewear product collection. As many of our clothes in the past were made to be worn in everyday environments, this clothing is designed for exercise and adventuring. This isn't just another drop, but a whole new product category we hope to expand into. On this trip to Nepal, we are here to trial it on the roughest of terrains and release it to the world. Once this short documentary is over, as literally no sponsor wanted to be a part of this trip, we invite you to scroll down and find that beautiful link in the description and get your very own Seek gear to be worn for when you're out seeking that discomfort.
And you have to pull down and jump up. Yes.
Oh, it's just
Yeah, you got it. Now just picture tens of thousands of bees, leeches, a suit, and a camera in your hand.
That's our one and only lesson.
You said some of the walls, not all of them, but some will be 80 meters. So multiply what you just did by 8.
That's pretty high.
Before we could even begin understanding the bee hunting culture, we had to get through days of intense travel just to get to the village.
It's chaos. Or maybe just chaos.
After flying to the capital of Nepal, Kathmandu, we now had to prepare for 2 full days of driving before beginning a 4-hour hike through a rainforest just to get to the village.
This is our off-roading vehicle. Is this our spare tire?
You ready for like 15 hours in the car?
It's a little tight for 3 grown men.
Yeah, it's gonna get
It's
real
definitely
cozy.
gonna be cozy in here.
Cozy is a good choice of words. Another option would be crammed.
Only 15 more hours.
You got space for another in case I want to bring an extra friend?
We're friends with the world's strongest men who are about the size of this truck. Can they come?
And we are off.
We've been on this road for at least 6 hours. It's starting to get a little challenging. Great visibility.
Yeah, we've been climbing up. We're gonna climb up 2,000 meters up in the air, and right now we're fully in the clouds, and it's raining.
As we climbed further into the mountains, the rainy monsoon season was really starting to creep up on us. But as we still had a great distance to go, our driver couldn't afford to slow down too much despite the bad visibility, which after driving around a few accidents was making us extremely worried at the back of the car.
The entire road is full of construction vehicles. It started pouring on this road. What was the way we could make it sketchier? I know. Pouring rain.
After a full day of driving with dangerous conditions and landslides reported ahead, we had to stop 2 hours away from where we originally hoped to get to at a small guest house.
So this is our destination. For tonight, this is where. And then tomorrow we're gonna start early. And then hopefully if the sky is clear, we'll get the view of Everest from here. Yeah. It was a long day.
Hope for the night. There's just no electricity.
Are we gonna be able to charge things at some point?
Later. Later.
Oh, there's gonna be electricity coming back?
Yeah.
Oh, just for now.
Yeah.
Okay, so was this a good idea? When I signed us up for this, I didn't think it was going to be this crazy. Like this trek, I feel like I've seen my life flash in front of my eyes 4 times. This truck's almost crashed into us on the side of it.
A 5:30 a.m. wake up tomorrow for 8 more hours in the car. And then a 2-hour hike, which I feel like will turn into a 4-hour hike.
You been?
This is my bed.
I didn't realize they have the Ritz-Carlton in Nepal.
I'm so happy you're here. It's making me laugh.
Hello, future me. Man, am I glad to be you watching this footage. You're probably taking a shower by now, you lucky bastard.
I feel like a condom. Are you recording?
Yeah. I feel like a condom. Good night, kid.
Good night, man.
Good morning. It's 5:30 in the morning.
It's not that kind of easy, right?
Full day of driving today.
What do you think of that?
That's Mount Everest?
Himalaya.
I don't know.
Wow.
Wow.
The Himalayas.
Holy shit.
Everything here is perfectly under control.
Really? Because it feels like the road is bumpy and dirt, and there's a cliffside. And this region is prone to mudslides.
What's that? It's hard to capture, but we are permanently on the edge of like a 1,000-meter drop, and he goes about this close to the edge.
Just mud.
More straight here.
This is our stop?
This is the final hour walking stuff.
We made it.
15 hours later.
I can't believe we're hiking right now. we got help to carry our bags, but there's a lot to carry. She's a beast.
See you guys. Bye bye.
Thanks for the ride.
Okay.
So there are also people who can help you.
3-hour
for
hike
carrying.
commence.
We're talking about how remote we are for 2 days. Now, this is the main road to get to where we're going.
Makes me go small, especially with the background music.
Namaste.
What's that?
All right, got my first leech. Just rip it off.
Oh.
Ah, he's deep.
Damn, we got blood. Oh god, oh no, oh god.
Andes?
Yes.
Are there tigers around here?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? You don't think so?
So here we can find like leopards.
We can find leopards?
Yeah. Occasionally.
Occasionally.
But we're actually walking up into the village right now. The youth have set up a volleyball net here in the middle of the path. It's pretty awesome. Namaste. 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 It's so peaceful here. We're so far away from any drivable roads, really.
This is it, right?
This is it.
This is it. It literally looks like a set from a movie. That's such an American thing to say, but it does. I know.
It is an American thing to say.
There's only one guy that's doing the harvest. And he lives in this house right now and we're about to meet him.
Oh wow.
Namaste.
You know, Espali ko. Pero na from right. Nepal pusta ni nili.
Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste, sir.
And then he's the guy, the main guy.
You're the guy that's doing it.
Wow. You're the hunter.
He's the hunter. I wonder how many times this guy's been stung.
Tell him thank you for letting us stay here too.
Moving in.
Yeah, moving in. This is our freaking guy. I love him already.
You're the man. Thank you.
So cool.
All right. We're in it, boys.
We're in it.
They're speaking a whole different language than Nepalese. Nepal has 128 languages, I believe, spread out all over the country, and this language is native to this region. So he's Nepalese, but he has no idea what they're talking about.
On our first day, we were woken up at 7 a.m., startled. 2 hours before we'd originally agreed to start the day to find the whole village ready to begin the sacrifice ceremony. Although our first day was supposed to be a rest day in the village after 3 days of travel, they felt that today was an auspicious day to receive the blessing of the spirit of the mountain and ensure the group's safety for their upcoming honey hunt.
In our right community, they follow the rule in the Mundum, so which is the guideline.
The way to begin the harvest and bless both the harvester and kind of like just the whole process for the whole village. So I'm about to head out to a little bit further into the jungle and begin the ceremony. Namaste.
Namaste.
The Rai people we are currently with are one of the indigenous groups from Nepal who have unwritten rules, beliefs, and traditions passed down from the elders generation to generation. We really had no idea what this ceremony entailed and what we had gotten ourselves into.
We're hiking deep to witness our first ever indigenous ceremony. This feels very special. To be so far tucked away and be a part of such a meaningful experience for this village is unlike anything I've done before. Oh my god, look at my shoes. There are leeches attacking us. Multiple of them right there. How many do you have?
So many. I've been flicking them off my shoe.
It's gnarly. Not a whole lot of room. Somehow this is the trail.
This is supposed to be an easy 1 hour hike. I can't imagine what the 4 hour hike is going to be.
So somebody carried chickens up here?
Yeah.
Is that the cookery?
I feel like I'm gonna faint. These people just went straight to work.
Maybe you use that so that the bee will not follow you or something. Yeah, I guess that one.
It's like one unit and they're all just moving in it's like a dance. Like everyone knows what their job is and it's just a flow, steady flow. It's beautiful to watch. And this is the lead shaman.
Well, those are the chickens.
It's a regular.
But we're not going to be able to show sacrificing chickens on YouTube. What is it?
Yeah, I also believe in this. They're just blessing all those who will get the honey.
This is one of the coolest things I've ever been a part of. Never felt so far away from home in my entire life, in the best way possible. What's happening?
They just decapitated 3 chickens.
Chickens have been sacrificed and they're now blessing the different members who are going to go out to do the honey hunting. This is a very serious
I really believe in
ritual.
it.
The shaman almost looks like he's in a trance. Is this the most out of your comfort zone you've ever been?
Probably, but it's amazing. When am I ever gonna see this again?
There are not a whole lot of indigenous rituals that are still preserved to this extent, which makes being here feel particularly special. So it's a sacrifice, but they eat it afterwards, so it's not like it's just being killed for nothing.
This is ours. That's his.
Are you serious?
What?
How did you get a leash here? How did it end up there?
I don't know, I didn't feel anything.
Nepali.
Yeah. Just swallow it. I can't.
I literally can't.
How on earth do you swallow this thing?
Swallow
How long has the honey hunter culture been a part of their village? Almost. How does a honey hunter get chosen?
If a random person goes, it's gonna get pretty hard for them. Yeah, this harvest will turn out good, but then he has already predicted that within 8 months, somebody in the village is gonna die.
Someone in the village in the next 8 months is going to die.
But then, harvest,
How does he feel that? He just felt it right now today?
Yeah.
The harvest is going to be good. Yeah, we will. I'm glad that we have the shaman's blessing. I actually feel good about it now.
We spent the entire morning packing. It's time to go bee hunting.
Time to do it.
This is our man.
Ready?
Ready?
This is a good group of boys. We're gonna freaking die out here. Hopefully not.
Yeah! That's a spirit.
The journey finally begins. This is the longest it's ever taken us to get to the beginning of the actual adventure that we came for. It's taken us 4 days to get here. We have another day of just hiking. Tomorrow is the day of the actual harvest. We've really been putting our Seek Discomfort activewear to the test on this trip, and we're just super excited to be able to release clothing that I feel like is what Seek Discomfort was built for in the first place, is to be a catalyst for action. From our card game Spark to this new clothing that's designed to be used while adventuring, hiking, whatever it is that you're doing and exercising. So we are pumped to be launching it and utilizing it on the roughest conditions that we truly have ever had. Wow, it was just climbing these rocks.
Looking at it up close, it is a lot bigger than I thought. Huge. So way to do it.
Make this look so easy.
One slip, with even just a sprained ankle or worse, a broken bone here, could be highly unforgiving. As we are in the rainy monsoon season, no rescue helicopter could possibly come and lift us out were something to happen, which means that we have to fully rely on ourselves and on each other to make it through these hikes carefully and unharmed.
Gotta get all the way down there.
Oh my god.
People die from cows and sharks per year. Not trying to mess with these guys. Oh, great.
So tomorrow is you see another cliff.
Holy f***. All the way up there.
That's the one tomorrow? How is it even possible to get to?
Hiking through leeches and jungle.
How do you even find that?
That's way worse than I thought, honestly.
Dangling with the bee suit and your camera.
Yeah, you don't have to remind me.
Up there. It's got a lot more intense, very fast.
It's our camp for the next 2 nights. Right underneath the beehives.
Without any bugs.
No.
And there's like huge spiders and leeches around.
Yeah. Corey, guys, first leech.
My first leech.
Jesus.
Just went right through.
Welcome to the campsite.
Yeah, right?
It was finally time. After carrying all their equipment down the mountain for hours, the hunters were immediately ready to start their first climb for honey in the middle of the monsoon.
There's a hike to get to the base of this, and they're climbing a cliff. They're climbing to the top of the cliff, letting down the ladder, and then the guy's gonna climb down and cut the honey. We can't even hike past this point. It's so treacherous.
This was only going to be a small harvest for them, and the main harvest was planned to be much higher the next day, which is the climb we would be joining them for. And we were now seeing for the first time just what we'd signed ourselves up for.
We are about to witness a man do the most dangerous thing we've ever seen anyone do. And I'm comfortable saying that.
That is not at all an exaggeration. If he falls, that's death.
Yeah.
It's not even a question.
And he's not doing this with professional rappelling gear. He's doing this with a bamboo ladder that's attached in the very top. The craziest thing I've ever seen. Dumping rain, dangling on a gigantic cliff right now with the biggest beast in the world trying to freaking eat him alive.
Wow.
Fucking nuts. This is fucking nuts.
It's raining, but they just keep doing that. Like, keep hunting. It make me nervous. Oh my god.
That was amazing. Freaking champion right here.
What?
In space.
Oh.
The leech? That's probably from a bee, no? He can't open his eye. It's not a bee sting. No, it's a leech.
That's 10 times gnarlier.
We're going up on that ladder tomorrow like he did. Look at this. That's insane. This honey makes people hallucinate.
Crazy to see them all come back and like be happy.
One guy's eye is completely swollen and he's like, ah!
It's totally fine.
You're strong. Oh my god.
According to the locals, what makes this honey unique is that these bees fly all over the Himalayas collecting nectar from over 34 different plants and flowers, creating this special honey with healing capabilities. They believe it helps with intestinal problems as well as for wounded animals. Some of them even take a small spoon mixed into their tea in the mornings, believed to bring them strength and courage. The hallucinogenic part actually comes from a neurotoxin inside a flower called the rhododendron, which only grows in high altitudes, leading this honey to become known as mad.
The most intense and the most dangerous is yet to come. We've been preparing for this, making our way all the way here for the past 5 days, so that tomorrow we can be a part of the most difficult and the most dangerous harvest that they have planned for the year. How are you guys doing?
We're talking about
Yeah?
He read it out loud and I was like, that's exactly what we're doing right now.
Eating rice made right here, right in the fields. Potato grown right here in the fields. Cabbage grown right here in the fields.
Right now we're drinking some Nepali rum with our honey hunter. It's good, right?
yes.
They've called it rum, beer, and wine. Strong, huh?
Very strong.
Yeah.
I keep finding leeches. I found one on my wrist here.
Oh my god.
We found one on T-Boogie's lower back.
On my Sikh t-shirt I was wearing today, I didn't even notice this.
Just had one in the tent.
It's also worth noting that this is Tommy's second time ever camping. Not like second total time, like second night ever camping.
Is this what camping is like? I'm not having a good time. Are you kidding me? This is so much blood.
Today's the day.
Today's the day. Today's the day.
As I woke up, barely slept for a week, the dangers of our day and my anxiety near heights slapped me in the face.
What part scares you the most?
The part that scares me the most is Corey and potentially me getting on the line. Yeah. I feel like very anxious right now. I want to get on the line, but I'm also worried about if I'm feeling like this here when we're on the ground. I don't know how I'm going to feel once I'm ready to rappel down that cliff. Like, what would you say is the main risk?
You know, like a bee is coming around you. This is summer, you know. It's very slippery.
Slip where? Like on the hike up?
Yeah.
What do you mean the cliff? You keep doing this. What does that mean? Like, are we going to be walking on like the side of a cliff or
Yes.
something?
Some of the very cliff, you know.
There we don't have any safety when you hike.
Yeah. There's bushes and, you know, jungle and cliff and everything.
I can feel it. It's really nervous.
Ready?
All right.
It's time.
It's time.
The base of this one. But I go up this side.
This is the time we leave you. Be safe, man. No one is forced to do anything.
Yeah.
Just do whatever you feel comfortable with and that you feel is within your safety.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao. Good luck.
Thanks, guys.
Holy actual
There's a
But the
review also
deities who resides in
climbing
these cliffs.
I really believe that. I don't know if you believe. Some of you believe that.
Getting ready? You leaving now? Up?
Yes.
The start of the fire. The hives are about to go nuts. The bees are coming. These are the biggest honeybees in the world. Their sting does not go around.
What are they shouting?
Crazier than I imagined.
Just gonna climb that with no protection? Trying to stay zen here. So this is the least zen environment I could possibly imagine. It's tens of thousands of bees, leeches on the ground, smoke in our faces. What are we doing here?
You brought me here. Dude, he's barefoot. Are you kidding me?
All he's got is a bamboo rope tied around his waist. That's it. Holy sh! Look at that. Right now he's
my
only
God.
hanging with his bare hands. He took off his harness. He's just holding on his arms and legs. That's it. Corey's on the rope. He's coming down.
Good luck. Thank you. It's 80 meters. Very slow.
Oh my god. Making me nervous.
Yeah, I feel, dude, this is insane.
That must be the scariest thing he's ever done.
निकालेको भिरमा चाहिँ सबभन्दा अलिक गाह्रो चाहिँ यही छ पहिले बुवा बाजेले आमाले पनि बुवा बाजेले मामाले सबभन्दा नाम यसको चाहिँ यो महावीरको नाम हो हुरवाम हुरवाम बनेको चाहिँ धेरै गहिरोमा वीरको टुप्पा चाहिँ यसमा हुन्छ मौरी चाहिँ कता कता उता छ नि खोप्पा भित्र
Oh my god.
छासिकमा देखि पुरा सक्या जग्गा मानिछु
camera all over us.
Oh my god, it's hit me goes warm.
Trying to stay calm, but I'll be honest, it's kind of hard. I'm pretty afraid of bees, and these are huge honeybees. These guys are doing it without gloves.
What is that? There's snakes here too?
Poisonous, most of poisonous from here.
Hey guys, what are we doing here?
What dangerous thing isn't here?
That's much honey.
With the most dangerous cliff of the year accomplished in a 6-hour strenuous and non-stop climb, the jungle suddenly became quiet. An ambiguous silence mixed with relief, exhaustion, and a moment where everyone checks in on each other and on what the damage is.
Corey! How are you? Are you alive? I'm alive, man, and I'm kicking, boy. It's crazy.
He has so many bees on him.
Corey's down safe. Holy You're f***ing back.
As Corey came down, they decided to stop their harvest early as they weren't finding as much honey as they'd hoped for, leading me to not have the time to get up on the cliff like we'd trained for.
कति ठाउँ टोक्यो आज
धेरै
धेरै आज धेरै
धेरै सबभन्दा यो मौरी
Congratulations, boys. Survived.
We survived.
It's the most important part.
The sweatiest part. You're drenched in sweat.
I want to be clear that an adrenaline rush is not what we are seeking, but to explore how deeply we can immerse ourselves in this world. To celebrate how wonderfully rich, complex, and diverse our planet truly is. To meet people who have lived lives so radically different from our own, yet still finding common ground together, I believe is one of the most profound human experiences one can have. And I hope that by showing you this, that I'm able to expand your perspective about how beautifully diverse our planet truly is. When it comes to this tradition, it is unclear for how long it will persist.
Lost.
With no one currently training to take over from Ashton, we may well have witnessed and captured one of the last honey hunts from this village.
Does he ever get afraid?
पछि चाहिँ डर लाग्दैन किनभने म यसो दगदगल पनि दिँदैन मैले सक्छु भन्ने नै मैले मेरो आत्मविश्वास छ
As the youth all
That's
over the
why.
world move into cities and climate change is causing problems even this far out into nature, these traditions are becoming more and more rare. And I guess only time will tell if we may just have witnessed the last honey hunter. We made a separate video on our Seek Discomfort channel trying the honey. In the meantime, although I do not want to encourage
Where's
you to
your
do what
next
we just did,
adventure
I
going
do
to
want to
be?
plant a seed in your mind and leave you with this. Where is your next adventure going to be.
Oh wow, that was really amazing, guys. So yes, I also really love the video because he really gave us more information about the video, and like everything he really shared about the video, and I was really amazed of that. Love it because he really gave more information about that. So it also gave us more knowledge about those. So I really love it and I really enjoy a lot. So yeah, this is really dangerous. I can't really imagine how dangerous it was, but yeah, thanks God that they're safe. They're all safe. So yeah, guys, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed this video for today. So once again, I'm Oyao, Theresa. May God bless you and have a nice day.